What is up, guys? My name is Flarez, and welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind. In the last episode, we suffered a difficult loss. And by we, I mean the entire party, but mostly Annis. For she blames herself. Two different people. Arietta was truly fond of Ion, wasn't she? As was Annis, but the two of them were thinking of different Ions. Ion was a replica after all. The Ion that Arietta liked is long gone. How sad that those misunderstandings have led to a duel. The same thing could easily have happened with Luke and Ash. Natalia and Tyr, huh? Yeah, it could have. I know it's my doing, but Flamingflarez truly is an unethical technology. Wow, that's actually a really good point. Holy crap. Okay, so today we actually are supposed to be heading for, where are you? Belkind. But we are not going to be doing that, for I have skipped a whole crap ton of side quests in the wake of doing a lot of story progress. We are going to be returning to Batical today, for there are some side quests that we could have done right away when Natalia rejoined the party that we just plainly did not. Also, you might be noticing, and if you haven't been keeping up and you're checking in on today's episode, you might be noticing the miasma's back. That's great, isn't it? No, it's not. It's actually horrible. Have we seen... No, we wouldn't have seen Batical shrouded in miasma before. So this is kind of cool, actually. People saying, yeah, people are wondering why the miasma has appeared. That's kind of cool, actually. Is all this miasma because we fell down into the cliff off? Could be. Look at this miasma, and with the score off limits, too, what's going to happen next? As expected, people are concerned about the score and the miasma and the everything, and I need to drink some coffee. Alright, so we need to head back up to the manor, actually, for what we want to do today. Based on the description in the guide I'm using, it sounds like, this scene will just trigger as soon as we walk into the manor. So let's find out. There's actually a lot of stuff here in Batical that we can do right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and do these in order that the guide expects us to do it in. Young master, thank heavens you're here. The madam has fallen ill. Oh no, mother is ill. Again. I'm sorry for worrying you. I ran out of the medicine I always take. If you need more, I'll go buy it for you. Unfortunately, her medicine is brewed specially and isn't sold in stores. With the chaos lately, the doctor has been unable to get hold of the ingredients. Exactly what ingredients are you lacking? We have the albior. We should be able to get our hands on most items. Tyr. We need some Rugnican death caps. But they were grown in St. Bino, which is... Oh, damn it. What do we do? I know a place where Rugnican death caps grow. Really? Yep. Go north alongside the river next to the Cheagle Woods. You'll reach a path full of mushrooms called Mushroom Road. Rugnican death caps grow there. I see. If we fly up that river in the albior, we should be able to get to that Mushroom Road. We'll go harvest Rugnican death caps for you, Aunt Suzanne. Please hold on until we get back. But isn't it dangerous? We aren't worried about that. Please, everyone, calm down. Luke's mother is not in immediate danger. Medicine brewed from Rugnican death caps promotes overall mental and physical health. Causing her to worry will only do her harm. But Colonel... Tyr, calm down. I forbid a trip to harvest Rugnican death caps. Understand? Jade! Do as Jade says, Luke. Mother... Please relax, madam. I will not allow him I will not allow him to be put him danger. Localization. Ah, beautiful localization. This is what happens when with unvoiced scenes, because like, okay, I feel like it happens more often with unvoiced scenes simply because nobody reads them out loud. I will not allow him to be put him in danger. Danger. That's obviously supposed to be, I will not allow him to be put in danger, or allow him to put himself in danger. Something like that. Somewhere, translation just was like, forgot how grammar works. Forgot how to proofread. Or did proofread and thought it was right. Now, everyone, let's let her rest. So, of course, when Jade says not to do the thing... Actually, wait, Jade's gonna suggest that we go do it, isn't he? Jade, what did you... Now, shall we be going to harvest Rugnican death caps? Yep, saw that coming. But you just said... If I told an overprotective mother that I was going to take her son somewhere dangerous, her condition would get even worse. I know sometimes it's alright to lie, but you never sound like you're lying when you do it. Jade, thanks. I suppose we should have expected no less from the Colonel. I haven't done anything worthy of thanks. Now let's be going. Right! We're going to save Master's mother! Rammy, this is a secret, understand? Yes, of course. Then let's head for the Mushroom Road. Which we will do in just a moment because there's more stuff we can do in the manor. And by more stuff, I think it's one thing. Yes, actually, right in here. Yeah, I see him in the bottom of the screen. Pear is here in the foyer. Pear, you were looking at this again? Yes. Does this sword mean something special to you? This was my father's sword. What? Yes, this sword belonged to the late Count Zygmunt. I think that's how you say it. Zygmunt Bazingardios. That is quite the name. I wish I had a name as glorious as that. Guy's father. Guy, it must have been painful for you. Nah, it wasn't like that. It was because this sword was here that I was able to keep going. What do you mean? I plan to avenge my father with this sword. Oh. I mean, that makes sense. Come on, don't give me that look. I'm sorry. I'm not looking to get revenge anymore. I told you that, remember? And that's thanks to you. Me? I didn't do any... You allowed me to win my bet. Not that bet again. What bet? You sure didn't... Are you sure you didn't make it with Ash? You really don't remember, huh? Oh well. Anyway, thanks to you, I was able to put my past behind me. But are you satisfied with this sword remaining here like this? It's not up to me. The sword belongs to Duke Fabre now. Well, wasn't that a nice scene? Actually, that's all we have to do with that. It's just there's that scene. There should be one more thing, it looks like. And to do this one last thing, we have to go to Guy and Pear's room. So in order to get back there, of course, we just head back this way, open the door, walk to the left, Guy and Pear's room. And look who beat us here. I've been thinking about asking for a break myself one of these days. I don't know why he made it here so fast. There should be something in here that we can examine. Here we go.
Pear, you sure seem to like reading. These books all look so hard.
It's quite enjoyable to learn new things. For example, Master Luke, do you know about the history of Batikul?
It was built in a crater made from a large phone stone that fell to Earth, right?
Yes. Now, as it happens, this area was once known as Hispania.
Here it comes. I hate history.
Hispania. I've heard people talk about ancient Hispanian before, but...
Yes, indeed. This is the very same Hispania.
Hispania was destroyed by King Julius of Kimlaska.
Kimlaska was still a small country, but in defeating Hispania, it took its place among the world's powers.
Huh.
At the time, both Kimlaska and Malkuth were vassal states.
The Malkuth Empire began during the revolution of ND 468, when it declared independence.
So Malkuth and Kimlaska could have ended up parts of the same country?
That certainly is a possibility. History's funny that way.
But of course, when it's following a score that everybody knows exactly what's going to happen, I mean, you know, or everybody's nudged in a certain path, I guess, is more accurate, because not everybody actually knows the entirety of the score.
In any case, lay people this well versed in history are a rarity. I'm impressed.
Well, I may be a lay person now, but I was once the protector of the Gardios family.
Oh yeah, Father was talking about letting you retire when things settle down.
Yes, it's been a pleasure serving you all these years.
We're going to take him in at my place. You can see him again when you come visit me. Don't look so down.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll leave this book here, Master Luke. Please feel free to read it if you're interested.
I will. Thanks, Pear.
So, what? Oh, okay, I get it. I thought he was gonna, like, leave it there right now so I could read it right now, but... yeah, I don't know. So there's that scene. We got 2 scenes with Pear. Look at that. 2 for the price of 1, Grandma, or something like that. Yeah, let's see. What else? There's a, there's another side quest we could do where we could get a costume title for Luke. But the prerequisite says win 256 battles in hard mode. In case you guys weren't aware, we are playing a normal mode, because I ain't about to go do no hard mode and be like, well, crap, you know. But not that library. No, it's in system records. We've done Does it show my number of battles? Fastest win 1 second. Rockin'. Yeah, I don't see total encounters, 328. I don't see like a total number of battles won. Unless I'm dumb, but... regardless, just take the total encounters and subtract the total escapes, I guess. Unless it also... no, because it wouldn't keep track of any times that I've lost because I just load the game without saving it again. So... max number of hits, 59, though. That's kind of impressive. So, I mean, if I was playing on hard mode, then we'd be able to go and get this Berserker title for Luke, and we'd have a costume title for Luke, and that'd be cool. Also, that Cecile and Fring's side quest has another portion here, but of course we missed out on the first 3 parts, so we're not going to be doing part 4 or part 5 when it comes up. That's also here in Batikul right now. I guess next I want to head to Grand Kokma to finish up a side quest that we started a long time ago, like before we redid the peace treaty thing, because I've been trying to get freaking Emperor Peony to like actually work with me on this. And hopefully he'll work with me now. So I will see you guys in the other capital. All right. Wow, it's like green in here instead of pink and purple, like every other place that's filled with miasma. But now that we have our complete party, I'm hoping that this cutscene will work. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. Oh. Excuse me, did any rat pigs run this way just now? Rat pigs? We haven't seen any. Oh no, what am I going to do? Gelda, Saphir! Oh? If we come back into his room back here... Ah. Oh, it's you! You've come at a good time. Your mission this time is... We haven't said anything about taking out any mission. Details, who needs them? More importantly, my precious rat pigs have run away. They should still be inside the castle somewhere. Think you could look for them? Your Majesty, we did not come here to search for rat pigs. What? Then I ask you this. What do you intend to do if my cute little Jade falls down the stairs and breaks his neck? How will you take responsibility if my cute little Jade is roasted in the kitchen? That's extremely disturbing. Please stop saying that. Don't worry, you're the non-cute Jade. My cute little Jade isn't good at learning tricks, but his fur is so shiny and... We'll search for them. We'll search for them, so please stop. I'm glad you've come to see it my way. There are 5 rat pigs: Nefri, Jade, Saphir, Aslan, and Gelda. Nefri, Jade, Saphir, aka Dist, Aslan, aka Frings, and Gelda, aka Nebulum. If you find them, I'll reward you. Thanks. Colonel. My apologies. I was unable to take any further humiliation. Emperor Peony really has your number, huh, Jade? Has he got blackmail material in you or something? If Jade has any weaknesses, I'd like to know what they are. I have to admire His Majesty. At any rate, now we've taken on the job. We've got to look for them. Yeah, let's get that reward. But what we actually came here for is to speak with Peony. So let's do that.
Well, this is a surprise. Did you come to visit my rat pigs? Adorable, aren't they?
We'll save your Majesty's rapigs for another time. Guy, if you would explain.
So, of course, everything's out of order now, and we actually ended up triggering we triggered a quest that just opened up. Like, recently opened up. This is a quest that we've been trying to do since before the absorption gate.
Me? Why do I always have to explain things?
Professor Nebulum, huh? My dad was still on the throne then, so I don't know much about it. Anyway, I'll get the intelligence division to submit the information. I'll have it sent to your office, Jade.
Do you hear something?
Yes. This sounds like phonon interference.
Now that you mention it,
It's the 1st and 6th phonons!
That's odd. It's coming from somewhere in this room.
Maybe it's a phonon bomb.
Hey, that's not funny.
I think it is.
Come on, let's look for it.
This is it. The sound is coming from this sword.
It looks like it's reacting to the shadow sword we have. Tyr, would you use a phonic seal on it?
What is this sword, Your Majesty?
Old McGovern left it behind when he retired from the army. I collect weapons, so he left it here for me.
Jade, do you think this is one of the planetary phonic art catalysts?
I presume so, but to call this mess a collection...
Did you say something?
Not at all. Incidentally, would it be possible to borrow this sword?
I suppose that if those 3 cute girls begged a little...
Wow.
that's a fine case of sexual harassment.
Wow, out with it, Natalia. I mean, like, good on you, but...
Okay, then you guys do it too. Go ahead, Luke.
Me? Please lend us the sword.
That's like saying it through your teeth, Luke. Come on, you have to, like, actually beg.
Next.
With all due respect, we would like to borrow the sword.
Next.
Emperor Peony, you're so handsome. Can we please borrow the sword? Pretty please, with sugar on top.
See, Annis knows how to beg.
Great, great. Just wait until you're 6 years older and I'll date you anytime.
Whoa, he sure changed fast.
Please lend us the sword.
That's a perfect face. I love it. It's great. Good job, Natalia.
Oh, that icy smile. Yeah.
All right, Tyr.
Me too?
Come on, Tyr. Your turn.
Your Majesty, would you please allow us to borrow the sword?
Oh, that hint of naivete. Yes.
I don't know how to respond to this right now.
Your Majesty.
Shut up. Don't beg. I'll puke.
Now, Your Majesty. Please allow me to offer my most sincere request.
Nope. Leave.
How unfortunate. We'll be taking the sword then.
Obtained Lost Celesti. So I believe, based on how that looked, I think it's a guy? Yes, it is. It's for Guy. Drops his attack down to the same that Luke's is dropped down with, oh, almost the same as Luke's is with Nebulum. I guess Luke just naturally has a little bit more finesse. I suppose I also ended up accidentally setting up the next portion, or next, whatever. Stuff is happening. I guess, okay, so I want to remember. Okay, actually, looking at this, we have a lot of stuff in Grand Kokomo to take care of as well. So we can go ahead and do a lot of stuff, actually, right now. I'm looking for, right now, the side quest we just activated before talking to Peony and getting the sword. Because everything is all kinds of out of order now, so I suppose we'll go ahead, just because we'll have to come back to Grand Kokomo anyway if I continue in order. We'll go ahead and just do everything in Grand Kokomo before we leave. For efficiency's sake. I see you back here. Hello, you little rapig. Ah, this one's Jade, huh? For being named after Jade, he was pretty easy to find. Jade's not good at hide and seek. So that's one. Still can't go in the entrances over here. So I suppose we'll go and check on the other side. My side quest guide actually does have it listed out where each one is, but I'm not gonna use the guide to find the pigs just yet. The rabid pigs. Speaking of rat pigs, I have to question the thought process behind naming this rat pig after the professor. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. So that one's Gelda. Okay, we found Jade and Gelda. Do bum 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 bum. Oh, there's one in here. Up close, this one's eyes are the same color as General Fring's. And that's why he's named Aslan? His Majesty doesn't spend much time on names, does he? Aslan? Is it Aslan or Aslan? I forget already. I think it's Aslan. So that's 3 of them. Honestly, these aren't too difficult to find. There's only so many places in this palace that we can go. I guess we'll go to the audience hall next. So that's 3 of them. We're looking for Nefri and Saphir still. I was gonna say, just as we go in, I think we found one. I can't believe he used my sister's name. So here's Nefri. But it looks like this one has the fanciest collar. I'm not sure I like that either. That means he likes Nefri the most. Bum bum. Bum bum. Just had to make sure. No, actually, okay, so they kind of hid them all in plain sight. The one thing though, where is Saphir? In fact, not out here. We'll try to... Oh, look at that. You just appeared out of nowhere. Saphir, isn't that Disc the Reaper's real name? The stupid look on his face is remarkably similar. Well, there's all of them. Let's go tell Peony that we found them all. And run right into the stairs because I'm dumb. Bum 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 doo doo. I suppose the Rapids are just as troubled by the miasma. I guess that would make sense, actually, huh? Good work. I'm relieved to have all my cute Rapids back. It's sure a sight. Blah blah blah. It's sure a sight with this many Rapids together in one place. They're so cute. Your Majesty, about that reward. Oh right, allow me to give you this. It's a pass to Megalofrederica Spa. How do you say that? Okay. Whoa! That place spa is a high-class members-only spa for nobles. It cost 100,000 gold just to join. That sounds lovely. I've heard of it before. I'm sure the baths there are far superior to those at the castle. I can't imagine what a spa is like. For some reason, I'm not very happy with this reward. Yeah, it's usually only ladies who have an interest in spas. Really? I like them myself. I'm pleased you do occasionally give out thoughtful gifts, Your Majesty. Right now it's under remodeling, but go try it once they reopen. Jade has received the Emperor's Best Friend title. Neat. In fact, I believe we'll be able to continue that probably immediately because we already went back to Mount Zalejo. Actually, no, we can actually... Okay. We can actually already do the next part of that quest. Just simply by completing this first part. But we have stuff to do in Grand Kokma first. Before we go and continue that. Because we have to actually go to Ketterberg for that next part. Which I may or may not do right away. The Emperor's Ideal Woman. Those sure were weird names the Emperor gave to his rat pigs. Yeah, really. Jade, Saphir, Nefri. He even used my name. He certainly does cause problems. There's nothing wrong with nostalgia for one's childhood, but... Hey, didn't Nefri look pretty? Now that you mention it, yes, she did. Her fur was quite beautiful. Nefri was the Emperor's first love. Huh? I was just about to guess that, to be honest. The Emperor still won't marry because he can't forget about her. I have no idea, did something about not having a successor. So the Emperor likes smart, pretty girls with glasses. Time to go buy some capacity core specs. Still haven't given up on marrying into wealth, huh? I think you'd have to work on the smart part too, Anis. You're kind of average intelligence. Not to be mean about it, but, no. Kidding. Okay, so there is some other stuff we can do now. Should also make mention that there was another side quest that we could have done in Peony's chamber. Had we already cleared the game, had we been playing New Game Plus. Which of course we're not, and that's okay. It gets us some costume titles for all of the characters, including Ash even. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. I believe there's another quest down here in the port? Oh, it says the area with the harbor. So I think it's this guy then. Yeah. Colonel Curtis, it's you, isn't it? You two know each other? Yes. I'm the Colonel's apprentice, Kasim. I don't recall making you my apprentice. Don't say that, please. Teach me the secret of your phonic sight. It's been declared a forbidden text, so I can't even read it in the library. Phonic sight? What's that? It's the phonic art that the Colonel has applied to his eyes. The eyes are the greatest phone slot in the human body, so infusing a phonic art there allows a person to gather phonons at 3 times the normal rate. I see. Then the strength of that person's phonic arts would greatly increase as well. But doesn't that only work because the Colonel is someone who can handle it? Not many people can control all 6 phonons with just their own power. Yes, different people have different strong points. If someone who can hardly even use phonic arts were to apply phonic sight, he would certainly die. Especially you, Kasim. Don't even think about it. All right, if you're going to be that stubborn about it, I'll apply phonic sight on my own. Was it all right to let him go? I'm worried he may do something rash. Even if he does, it will be his own fault. It's not my concern. I guess I should be used to it by now, but you never sound concerned about anything. I guess we'll check in with him at some point later, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right around here. Alright, I think the next stop I want to make on our beautiful journey here is St. Bina, actually. We're going to go talk to General McGovern, or Elder McGovern. The old one, I think, is the one that we want to talk to. I'll meet you guys over there. So, back in St. Bina, if we come up and talk to Elder McGovern.
That sword. Isn't that the sword I offered to the Emperor?
Yes, we're presently borrowing it because we need it for something. Incidentally, it seems that this sword was one of a pair.
That would be Bloodpain. I've left it to my son now. What do you want with it?
Apparently it's needed for some big planetary phonic art thing.
I see. Well, I don't mind, but...
Is there something that bothers you?
Well, that weapon was once used to seal away a phonist who was ravaging Malkuth.
Seal away? Don't you mean defeat?
The serial phonist killer, correct? As I recall, that was your last battle.
Yes, it was horrible. She destroyed an entire company all by herself.
She?
It was a small company, granted, but still.
An entire company destroyed? That sounds like a demon.
And you could only seal her away?
So where'd you seal her?
That's confidential, you fool. What do you think would happen if someone let her out?
She would probably kill a lot of people, and we'd be called in to save everybody because that seems to be all we're good for these days.
In any case, it's a dangerous weapon. Be careful with it.
Okay. I guess we'll go talk to your son then. Who happened to be in the inn the last time I saw. That's why I ran straight for the inn. Hey, look, I was right. I'm stuck on the wall. How's it going? I forgot your name, actually. Glenn McGovern. I remembered it.
Bloodpain?
Yes, can we have it?
Yes, we'd like to borrow it if that's not a problem.
I see. Excellent timing.
Oh?
As it happens, I have a favor to ask. If you'll do it for me, I'll lend you Bloodpain.
What's this favor?
Well, the other day, My father's rapig ran away while I was taking him for a walk.
More rapigs!
You want us to find him?
Yes, that rapig was a gift from the Emperor in return for lost Celesti.
Huh.
Fortunately, my father hasn't noticed yet, but...
Rapigs again?
Guy, you forgot to say a word there.
So he's somewhere in the town?
Actually, he fled outside the town. And worse, it seems his monster blood has awakened. He won't approach the town anymore.
You mean we have to search outside?
Yes. The rapig's name is August. He's wearing a red ribbon, so you should be able to recognize him immediately. He's quite active, so you may have to search pretty far. I'm counting on you.
This is crazy.
Go find this rapig. Here, have this sword. That's what this game has turned into. God damn it. Well, okay. I guess we'll just step outside. Go to the field. And say... Look, a piggy! Wow. This was really nearby. Captured the rapig. And now run back to town. Don't ride the Albior, though. Well, that was easy. For a moment, I thought he was going to make us fight it. You know, beat it down to 1 HP and then we can capture it. But no. Like he said, its monster blood had reawoken or something stupid like that. And I'm like, oh, we're going to have to fight it. Okay, sure. Whatever. Give me a mini-boss.
August! Thank goodness!
That is one fat rapig.
So you'll lend us blood pain now, right?
Of course. And please, keep the incident with August a secret from my father.
And there's blood pain. I believe blood pain is for Jade? That. Totally drops everything, but that's what these catalyst weapons do. Alright, so we're caught up in catalyst weapons for now, I think. Maybe? Ooh, that reminds me. We did this, right? I want to return to Grand Kokma once more because there's another thing that we can do here, but we need to do something in Grand Kokma that I forgot about in order to activate the scene here. So now that we have everybody in the party, I want to see if this scene with Sesamin will actually, like, trigger. Ah, it will. Is something troubling you, sir? It's you. You always show up at the perfect time, as if you've calculated it. I don't quite understand, but I'll take it as a compliment. At any rate, I want to borrow your brain for a bit, if you don't mind. Certainly. This sort of thing is really McGovern's specialty, but I'm sure you can handle it. Take a look at this. Obtained ancient scroll. And this is... The impact of the Outerland's descent into the Cliffoth exposed land straight out of north... the exposed land strata north of Grand Kokma. Words. This was found there. It's an ancient Hispanian. It appears to be a sonat, but it's meaningless and poorly written. What's it say? I'll read it out loud. The paradise is disturbed, and despair doth enshroud the world. Why doth the people become as beasts and bathe in blood? This power is not but a weapon. To one of wisdom I entrust my 3 powers and declare them forbidden verse. The cluster of ice that doth shine like silver sleeps at the base of soil. It is the universal principle that sparkles in the desert. The great power that doth sleep at the foot of the frozen mountain. The universal principle that sparkles in the desert, so something perhaps in the Zhao ruins? Or, you know, somewhere over there? Maybe at the oasis? The great power that doth sleep at the foot of the frozen mountain, so that's Mount Ronil, is the embrace of heartless silver that doth carve the barren wilds. The sword of judgment is the wedge in the tides of the southern sea. The rainbow of the swamps doth illuminate he who seeketh knowledge and shines down with seven-colored light upon the mountain path. Some sort of rainbow over a mountain? Heaven's wrath doth fall upon the land of the children of divinity. Innumerable are the stars that shake the surface of the shallow river. Shallow river? Well, the Fubris River was kind of shallow. Upon the island of spiritual mystery, bow down before heaven's power. I didn't understand a word of that. But phonons are radiating out from that scroll. If we are able to break the code or whatever it is, I suspect we'll uncover some sort of sealed power. I see. Yes, this is definitely Field Marshal McGovern's area of expertise. Do you think you could take on the task of deciphering this for me? Understood. Just in case, I'll leave a copy in my room. Do we have to go to Jade's office now? I don't actually know, but I suppose we'll walk ourselves over there anyway, just to make sure. So much side questing. I mean, like, we could have went and just kept doing story progress, because most everything we're doing doesn't actually have a cutoff. So, there's that.
Colonel, some documents have been delivered from the Intelligence Division.
I think this is a different... I'm not sure what this scene is part of, but okay. That's a check.
Thank you. Now, let's see.
What do they say?
There's information on the professor's life, the incantation for the planetary phonic art, and a map.
Oh, this is going back to the planetary phonic art stuff. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening anymore.
A map?
Yes. This looks like Mount Ronil.
Oh, look, Peony showed up.
It seems there's a phonic glyph beyond the mountain which reacts to the catalysts.
Now that you mention it, Professor Nebulum did go to Mount Ronil a lot, didn't she?
Whoa! What's the Emperor doing here?
His Majesty pays unannounced visits to the Colonel's office frequently.
Well, that explains that.
Well then, shall we head for Mount Ronil?
Not yet. It would probably be best to wait until we have all of the catalysts. By the way, Your Majesty, it seems that there are quite a few sections missing from these documents.
Apparently somebody took them without anyone's knowledge.
Dist?
Probably.
Does it say anything about where the rest of the catalysts are?
Unfortunately, no. Only that they came in pairs, and that the McGovern family had one.
And this is how you're supposed to know that the McGoverns have blood pain, which we just got, and we already know.
I guess we'll just have to find them the hard way.
That's what walkthroughs are for, Luke. I won't use walkthroughs for story progress, but I will for side quest progress. Alright. I think I've actually done everything in Grand Kokma now. Albeit, I'm not gonna hold any promises. We might be back here very soon again for side quest purposes. I have no idea if we'll be back for story progress anytime soon, but I mean, it's always a possibility, right? I mean, we're sure to run into Ash at some point soon. So there's that. All right, once again back in St. Bina, let's go talk to Field Marshal McGovern, who I keep referring to as General McGovern, but Glenn is actually General, I believe. So that's the thing. What? You want me to decipher this scroll? Let's see. This scroll indicates the locations of a forbidden verse. No, perhaps this scroll contains the verse itself. Most likely. The first 4 lines indicate that the scroll is a forbidden verse, but the rest, Wait a minute, I've seen this poem before. Where did you see it? Glenn, what happened to that thing I was using as a paperweight? Bring it here. Paperweight? Is this what you mean, Father? Yes. It used to be part of the city gates, but it came off during the fall. I had been using it as a paperweight. Look at the words inscribed on the surface. There's definitely something written there. The cluster of ice that doth shine like silver sleeps at the base of soil. It disappeared. Could this be the contamination effect? If it is, does that mean the stone's phonons and your phonons mixed together? So it would seem. The line vanished from the poem on the stone as well. Or on the scroll as well. This must be an indication that the seal is being broken. Then all we need to do is find rocks like that one and we can decipher the scroll? Yes, and we'll be able to acquire the forbidden verse. It appears there are 3 sealed phonic arts in all. So we're going on a treasure hunt, huh? If the poem is 14 lines and the first 4 are an explanation, that means there are 10 stones. Which makes 9 left. And it's going to be hard to find 9 stones scattered around the world. But it doesn't seem, but doesn't this poem contain the locations of the stones? Yes, I'd imagine. Well, let's just keep it in the back of our minds as we go. If we investigate places that fit the bill and ask people we run into, I think we'll find them eventually. That sounds like it could really take a while. Field Marshal, General McGovern. I appreciate your help. See, I was right. I've been referring to people the wrong words all the time. Ho 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 ho! He is Santa Claus, I knew it. Then bring me another paperweight next time you come. I just lost the one I had on hand. Words are difficult. Let me just tell you right now. Like, talk about difficult. All right, I think that finishes up St. Bina, and we're actually going to revisit somewhere we haven't been before, but not before Van finds out. For weapons that are supposed to be catalysts for the planetary phonic art, they don't seem very well cared for. Probably because no one knows that they are, in fact, the catalysts. Yeah, who'd imagine that you could use a phonic art by gathering all these weapons together? That's a good point, but if Van learns of them, we could be in trouble. There are still some catalysts we haven't found. We should find them fast. Something tells me that skit's supposed to play before we fight Van, because we don't actually know if he's alive or not. It's just the possibility that he could, and that scares everybody. It scares me too. But we're actually going to go ahead and travel a little bit north. Like, it's so close that I'm not even going to worry about, freaking, that's the wrong button. I wanted just to go down. It was like, I want to go over to Engave. Look, my Albior is as big as the town. Welcome back to Engave. Today, I should have actually looked at what we were doing. Oh, we're talking to Rose because she's kind of over here just hanging out or whatever. This is crazy. What can we do? This sure is a problem. Hi, Rose. What's going on?
What's wrong? Did something happen?
Oh, it's nice to see you all again. As a matter of fact, yes, we have had a little problem lately.
Are the Cheagles up to something again?
What exactly has been happening?
Well, our fields are being ravaged. Oh, but it's not the Cheagles. It's some other monsters that are responsible.
Monsters? Are they coming into the village itself?
Well, we don't keep a close guard like other towns do. This sort of thing has happened before. But most of the monsters around here are no worse than livestock gone wild. And they've never come in packs before either.
So the present incident is being caused by packs of monsters?
Well, yes, but they're a completely different kind of monster than we've seen before.
The fall of the Outer Lands must have altered the ecosystem.
So it would seem. A different species of monster is now going after the crops.
They're too much for us to handle.
Won't the Malkuth army help?
So many of the soldiers around here were injured in the fall of the continent. And lately they've been busy staring down the soldiers from Kimloska.
Can't we do something to help them?
Yes, though we do have our own work to perform as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do.
Really? Thank you.
We'll do what we can.
Why don't you talk to the people of the village? They can tell you more about the monsters.
Okay, let's hurry up and take care of those monsters.
So I guess we're just gonna be fighting a bunch of monsters, but we can come over here. I think it's talk to this guy. No, not this guy. This guy down here. Hey there, I heard you're going to take care of the monsters for us. I'm sure it won't be easy, but hang in there. Oh hey, if you need to bait those monsters, take this. Obtained gourmet apple. This is a special high quality specimen only a few people can get a hold of. You won't find this out on the normal market. Its aroma and flavor are both top class. Use this to lure them out and wipe them out all at once. I believe that is the only person we actually have to talk to based on my guide. So let's just go and talk to Rose. I don't even know if we actually have to talk to that guy, but we get a gourmet apple, and that's cool. So let's just talk to Rose and let's go.
They should be somewhere around here.
Okay, let's see if we can lure them out. Rose, we'll take care of the rest. You should head on back.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to put the apple down. Everybody ready?
Do you think they'll really come?
Well, from what they said back at Ingave, it sounds pretty certain.
How ferocious. There are too many of them.
I'm scared.
It seems we're surrounded.
To get this frenzied at the sight of a single apple, they must be quite starved.
Here they come.
This looks like fun.
Oh my goodness. Hello? Zambies, chirpies. I guess we'll just learn Devil's Inferno. Hello? Let me put that on real quick. I guess we'll just, yeah. Where did it go? Devil's Inferno. Woo. Let me do that again. Whatever. Fine, I won't.
Too easy.
They were low level though, that was easy enough.
Wow, those were weak.
Don't get careless.
This looks like fun.
Poltergeists, bats. I mean, these aren't very difficult enemies.
Too easy.
Luke's right, that was too easy. Like, look at how much grade I just got. Finish in 10 seconds or less, no damage taken, max HP and TP. I guess not everybody quite had that much, maxed out and stuff, but.
They're getting stronger. If this keeps up, we could be in trouble.
Guy, that took us like 6 seconds to beat them.
Oh, don't say things like that.
Don't worry. If worst comes to worst, I'll protect you.
Round 3, fight! Oh, look, lesser pans. Okay, cool. Way to go, guy.
You're a hack. You're whack.
You're weak. You're weak. You're a hack. You're whack.
It's just as you said, Guy. They just keep coming.
They seem curiously organized. I suspect there's something behind all this.
Round 4. Fight! Ooh, Thunderblade. Yo, look at that. Wow.
Well, you did your best.
Sandwich. I need a sandwich after that fight. Lightning Blade, man. Lightning Blade. I'm sitting here trying to Devil's Inferno.
They've got to be getting nervous, too. At this rate, they're not going to get to the apple.
Do you think so? It feels to me more like we're being tested.
I don't like the sound of that.
Round 5. Fight! Are you a clang at? And a bang at? Come on, hit him. What did you learn? Holy Lance. Yo! Nice! Go tier. Keep doing that. Do that some more. Ooh, that was cool. That like, it actually worked that time.
You're weak. You're a hack. You're whack.
I like that one though. It's funny. It's you're weak. You're a hack. You're whack.
Is there no end to these attacks? How many of them can there be?
I don't know, but however many there are, either we get rid of them or they get rid of us.
Round 6. Fight! Wow. Hello. You know what? Oh, okay.
You're no match for us.
That didn't take long at all. You're just giving me free grade here. Come on, let's go. Keep. Churn them out. Come on. Round 7, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm tired of this. I hate these guys.
Well, it seems you're in luck. From the tension in the air, I would suspect these to be the last of them.
Round 7. Fight! So what do we got here? We got a P-Wiggle, a Murstone, a Murshark, another P-Wiggle. Can I? Yeah, that one. That's the one I want to be on. I gotta get my overlimit charge back up. I want to go on this guy because he's like attacking me like a jerk. Damn it, Jade, you weren't supposed to launch him into the sky because you ended up screwing me over. And Light Blast, cool.
That's your best?
Now I know that I could do that with Light Spear Cannon. Awesome. Is that it? Was that it? Because that was really easy.
Is it over?
It would seem so.
What was with the hordes of those things anyway?
I was shocked to see such different species of monsters forming a pack.
Not to sound like Jade, but it bothers me too. I hope there's nothing more to it.
But it seems like this incident has been taken care of.
It does indeed.
Then let's be happy about it. The people of Engave will be relieved to hear the news as well.
I'm so glad it worked out!
Right. There's no point in worrying over what we don't know. Let's go report back to Rose.
Everyone, I'm glad to see you're all safe.
I mean, they were fairly weak monsters.
There were a lot, so it was a little tough, but we got rid of all of them.
I mean, if it wouldn't make the PS2 chug, I would have liked to have just fought all of them in the same battle. Then it probably would have been a little difficult.
Thank you so much.
If it could handle like 20 to 30 enemies at a time.
It's not much, but please accept this as thanks for saving the village.
Rose's charm.
My son gave me that to commemorate my becoming the mayor of the village. He said it represented his wishes for my health as I protected the village. But then the war came along, and
We couldn't take such an important thing from you.
Huh? Oh! Don't worry. If anything, it belongs to you for protecting Engave.
Thank you, Rose. We'll treasure it.
But would your son approve of our carrying it?
Don't worry. If he couldn't grow vegetables here, he'd be out of business too.
Business?
Yes. When the war came along, he got spooked and ran right off the battlefield. These days, he's selling vegetables out in Macedonia.
She made it sound like he died on the battlefield. Wow. How was it? That battle was quite a performance. Yes, everyone's attacks flowed together so... Yeah, and mine were just perfect. You didn't fight in any of those fights. Huh, my attacks worked better. Yeah, right. Of course, right, Tyr? I'll refrain from commenting on that. Just what is that supposed to mean? You know what it means, ha! Both of you need to think more about your position. Hey! Calm down, everybody. Natalia, if you would continue. That's quite all right. That's not the doorway. This is the doorway. Well, that was quite the skit.